everybody. It's great to be here at IFA in Berlin. In only a few short months, technology has evolved very quickly. And our vision of 1 billion connected devices is a reality closer than ever. In 2018 alone, AI and IoT has become a part of so many devices people use every day. There is no question that these technologies are the future. We are determined to continue to lead and develop groundbreaking products that point to a new era of connected living. From the seamless music experiences offered by our Samsung Spotify partnership that flow with you across your devices, and our photo sharing service that make it easy for your family and friends to see the picture you have uploaded to the cloud on your Samsung smartphones, TVs, and even refrigerators. Every product and service shows our commitment to making people's lives better. So today, I'm so excited to share some of our great experience we have introduced through this year. Now I invite you to sit back, open your mind to the power of Samsung innovation. It's amazing to be here. An amazing time to be part of this industry. Thanks to advances in AI, IoT, and 5G, technology is redefining the boundary of human experience. It's no longer questions of whether people will experience the benefit of AI. The real question is how. How can you utilize these breakthroughs to bring greater convenience and joy to people's lives? How can you overcome the complexity that limits people's ability to connect to the experiences they desire? How can you move forward, give people control over their information and their choices? No other company is in better position to answer these questions than Samsung. Today, we are the only company with the capability to provide the consumer with a full range of cutting-edge AI and IoT products and services. From semiconductors, displays, TVs, home appliances, and of course, mobile phones. Our industry-leading products offer innovations that make a difference in consumers' lives, no matter where they are, at home, at work, or on the go. For nearly a decade, we've been leading the global R&D race to unleash the power of AI and 5G for consumers. Last year alone, we have invested $14 billion in research and development. We are committed $22 billion investment over the next 3 years to advance AI and 5G. This has enabled us to sharpen our focus on aligning and integrating our advances across hardware, software, and services. We recently opened new research center for AI in the US, the UK, Russia, Canada, and Korea. And by 2020, we expect to have thousands of AI experts working at Samsung labs around the world. We made it clear that we drive AI strategy to create unique and differentiated services through user-centric service models and platforms that are always running, always there, always safe, and always helpful. With the 5G, we have led global initiative to establish industry standard, delivering faster network out of research lab into the mainstream. Later this year in the United States, we look forward to launch of world first 5G powered home broadband service. 5G will bring us into an era where ultra-high def picture quality content is transmitted at the speed we are dreaming of. And this will open new horizons of entertaining experience. But it's not enough to simplify, to simply push the boundaries of what technology can do. We need to empower people to feel like they have control over the future we are working to create. Our goal is to open their mind to the potential of AI without fear that may take over their lives. We will do this through intelligent experiences that put people first, that are fun and safe, that learn and adapt to meet people's changing needs, and that are built on security of knobs to protect your privacy. Speaking of changing needs, we know that people expect more from their home today. More than just rest and relaxation, people want dynamic spaces, and we are working to meet this demand with a range of intelligence and unique experiences. Like the new family hub, personalized meal planner that provides a recipe based on your family's food preferences. And our AI-powered pick drive that suggests best cycle based on laundry items and your lifestyle. And our QLED TV that upscales pictures and audio by itself to provide the best picture quality and optimized sound quality. And automatically detects and connects with the devices around it. At the heart of this experience is Bixby. In the short time that voice assistant has been available, it's very clear that they are becoming integral to the way people search for information. We don't estimate 600 million people using voice-activated assistant at least once a week globally. Devices like this are the future of smart technology in your home. But Bixby is already much more than just a personal assistant. It's a scalable AI platform that learns from your action and understands your context. So it can work with you to get more things done. As we showed at the launch of Galaxy Note 9 New York a few weeks ago, we are making Bixby more conversational, more personal, and more useful. We have achieved this by working with so many partners to build seamless integration into Bixby. For example, our partnership with Google means that some of some of their great services, like a Google Maps, can be accessed and be up and running in seconds. Together with our SmartThings ecosystem, Bixby is taking us beyond the simple idea of Internet of Things to create a universe of connected intelligence without limits or interruptions. And in the near future, consumers can enjoy tailored experiences to fit their lifestyle in their smartphone with all Samsung and third-party devices by Bixby. All of this is a reflection of our philosophy of innovation without failure. To sum up, Samsung is uniquely positioned with a diverse product portfolio and business scale to bring to life a truly connected AI. From devices, software, and services, to infrastructure, ecosystems, and platforms, we will continuously put all our effort toward creating positive changes in the lives of consumers and society, and toward achieving our vision of intelligence of things by 2020. Here at IFA, we are so thrilled to share some of our latest advances and innovations. Today, we will show you intelligent TVs that pushes the boundary of invention. Breakthroughs for family that integrate AI and IoT to transform how people manage their everyday life. Exciting new mobile experiences across productivity, entertainment, music, and health. Plus, of course, the unmatched power and performance of a new Galaxy Note 9. This is what it means to open your mind to innovation. An ecosystem that makes intelligence simple. An experience that goes beyond what people can imagine, so we can help them make their lives better now and in the future. Thank you. Thank you very much. And enjoy.
Samsung has been the global leader in TV for 12 consecutive years. We have demonstrated our steadfast commitment to forward-thinking technology, pushing the boundaries of performance, quality, and of course, innovation. We've always been committed to delivering best-in-class products through our understanding of what consumers need today and what their needs will be in the future. And this is where Samsung TVs excel. Over the past decade, what we watch, when we watch, and how we watch has fundamentally changed. We listen to our customers and have designed new products with several new features that you never thought possible before. Let me give you an example. Millennials continue to express the need for more diversity and flexibility from their TVs. So we introduced an innovative quantum dot powered TV. A TV that incorporates seamless connectivity, smart capabilities, and cutting edge design. That looks beautiful in any space, even when it's off. And looking ahead, we will continue our rapid response to changes in consumer preferences and behaviours, while keeping our focus on allowing you to experience content like never before in perfect reality. And the only way to do this is on a large screen. By 2022, analysts expect the industry to sell nearly 5.1 million ultra-large TVs, 75 inches or larger, compared to the 1.9 million units currently expected to sell this year. But as the demand for larger screens continues to rise, so will the demand for even higher resolution. As a matter of fact, we witnessed this same trend just a few years ago. Screens increased in size as 4K resolution first entered the market. 4K TVs only accounted for 3% of TV sales in 2013. But today, that number has jumped to 70% of overall TV sales, and a whopping 97% of TV sales 55 inches or larger. But with the growth of the ultra-large screen category, the time has come for us to champion the next era in screen resolution, bringing a new dimension of reality to large screens, which we're calling the 8K revolution. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to our new 85-inch QLED 8K TV. This model joins our lineup of 65, 75 and 82-inch ultra-large QLED TVs, making it the first time QLED 8K will be available anywhere in the world. You can now experience the most premium picture quality possible, with 4 times more pixels than 4K and 16 times more than Full HD. Through 8K resolution, your TV can produce unparalleled detail and depth, resulting in the most true-to-life images. So whether it's the smallest sparkle in an eye, or the most intricate details of a raindrop, they can all be seen with 8K. Now these ultra-large TVs combine 8K resolution with our incredible QLED technology, immersing you in the content like never before. And so you feel like you're actually there in that big screen. This is made possible through the power of quantum dot technology, which widens the colour gamut, expands the colour volume to new levels. And I'm proud to announce that our new TVs have all received the 100% colour volume certification from VDE. With 4,000 nits, peak brightness, the standard followed by most Hollywood studios, viewers can see what they've never seen on a TV before and experience the most vibrant details of any scene, like the flicker of a flame or the morning sun passing through the leaves of forest. But we all recognise the importance of enhanced black levels, especially in the darkest of nighttime scenes. So we've incorporated direct full array technology to deliver the highest level of contrast coupled with the most enhanced texture available on the market today. Our QLED 8K lineup also features QHDR 8K, powered by HDR10+ technology, which enhances content on a scene-by-scene basis. Vivid colours, intense depth and detail, amazing brightness. It's what we call perfect reality. It truly is the start of a new era. We know that 8K content will grow over time, but we don't believe that you, our consumers, should wait. We're bringing the 8K revolution to you now. Our QLED 8K lineup features AI upscaling, which uses machine learning to enhance content from a variety of sources and resolutions right on your TV. While leveraging Samsung's unique leading semiconductor, panel and software technology, our quantum processor intelligently optimizes both picture and sound, delivering content in 8K. This proprietary technology breaks through previous limitations. So no matter what you're watching, streaming, set-top box, through an HDMI cable, USB, or even mirroring mobile content, our new TVs can create texture, reduce noise, and restore edges so you can enjoy your entertainment from any resolution in 8K quality. So whether it's the next Champions League final, the Rugby World Cup, or the final series of Games of Thrones, you'll be seeing an 8K resolution if you buy a Samsung QLED. But 8K AI upscaling is just one of many ways we're building an AI ecosystem to deliver the ultimate viewing experience. Another core component is AI sound, which analyzes the audio signal of each scene to optimize sound expression in real time. With AI sound, on-screen conversations have never been clearer. So not only will you never miss a line, but you'll also enjoy a richer audio experience, bringing you even closer to perfect reality. The innovation doesn't stop there. The screen experience is also evolving. Ambient mode seamlessly blends into your space, providing incredible value all day long through Samsung's unique pattern recognition technology that precisely matches your wall color or wallpaper, while also displaying useful information for your daily life. Our One Remote can identify and connect with multiple devices, such as gaming consoles, Blu-ray players, and set-top boxes. It can even balance the volume levels from any type of content, no matter which device it's coming from. And finally, Universal Guide. It helps you find and discover personalized content recommendations with access to more partners and content than ever before. So whether it be a TV program, a film, or sporting event, we've got you covered. But the perfect picture and TV experience requires perfect audio. So this is why we're continuing to expand our innovative lineup of soundbars this year. Premium soundbar market will grow by more than 15% per annum. And as the leader in Europe, we want to advance that market even further. And this is part of the reason why we acquired Harman in 2017, to ensure that premium sound quality sits at the very core of all our audio products. Our new soundbars, the HW-N850 and the HW-N950, reflect more than 60 years of combined technical expertise from both Samsung and Harman Kardon. Both speakers support Dolby Atmos and DTS:X, creating an immersive audio environment like never before. The HW-N950 offers 7.1.4 channel sound, the largest number of channels available on any soundbar today. And it comes with side-firing speakers to enhance and up-level the audio experience in any room. Hear the roar of the stadium from all sides when you're watching your favourite sports event, or the sound of fighter jets as whizzing past you in your favourite video game. Both soundbars produce a surround sound experience that makes you feel part of the action. We hope you check them out at our booth later today. We're also taking a look at how to make our screens even more customizable. And that's why we've created the wall. The wall has the ability to showcase content in any shape or size, thanks to cutting-edge micro-LED technology. As the next generation display technology, the wall delivers a state-of-the-art visual experience that is unlike anything else. And it features a modular design, so it can be customized and configured to modernize any space, whether it be a home, an office lobby, a hotel suite, or even a luxury retail store. The wall also achieves perfect black levels by combining an exceptional black panel structure with specialized ultra-low reflection technology. And with its superior color purity and a wider color gamut, the wall produces the most vibrant and natural colors imaginable for a stunning visual experience. The wall utilizes an industry-leading picture quality engine with HDR picture refinement and HDR10+. It renders optimal peak brightness levels and a precise grayscale expression to present images that are always crystal clear. The wall reflects just another way that we're extending our innovation further. And we are thrilled to announce that it is now available for custom order here in Europe. Thank you. Now, research shows that we use our TVs on average about 4 hours a day, which means for the other 20 hours, your TV just sits there as a big black box. But in 2017, we set out to change that, creating new value for the TV. And just like that, the frame was born. Consumers quickly took to the frame, styling it by selecting pieces of art unique to their personal tastes. And today, we're providing even more options with the introduction of the new 49-inch model, now available in Europe. This new size is the ideal choice for relatively smaller spaces and it can complement any room. We're also introducing several new features to make it easier to use exclusive art and match your unique style. You can discover exciting new pieces without having to sift through hundreds of options. And through Slideshow, you can create customized collections that cycle through your favorite works of art. Let's not forget S Pen artists. Sketches you create on the Note 9 or Tab S4 can simply be transferred to the frame. But the frame is more than just a TV. It's a platform that transforms any room into an interactive art gallery with access to more than 850 pieces of some of the greatest art from around the globe. The art store is the world's largest art plan for any TV. It features collections from the Berlin State Museum, the Victoria and Albert Museum, and now the iconic Tate, amongst many others, providing you with an impressive catalogue of options that suit your style and add sophistication to your home. Samsung has also partnered with 4 leading photographers from Magnum Photos to document how they capture the most intimate details of daily life and how they transform those moments into beautiful works of art, available exclusively on our art store.
Great art can be inspired by everyday things, and great artists can see the everyday and create amazing images. That's why Samsung Art Store partnered with 4 Magnum photographers to see the world through their eyes with the Fine Art Everyday collection.
As a teenager, I started reading about these photographers who were able to document the world as it was, and it would have its journalistic moment in magazines, and it could end up on the walls of the Bibliothèque Nationale.
The thing that I get a kick from is when the photographs somehow tell a story. Photography can be about slowing yourself down to see those small moments of beauty in the everyday.
The Fine Art Everyday collection sees the world and finds beauty in the everyday. And all of these amazing images are available exclusively on the frame and in the Samsung Art Store.
Thank you. Amazing, right? Amazing. So with all these features and new offering, it's clear why the frame has become a staple in home design. Today, we've shown you the future of TV. TV is designed to adapt to your lives and your preferences. Sound that immerses you like never before, and a revolution that brings you perfect reality. Not tomorrow, but now. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining. Guy touched on the evolving needs of consumers, and nowhere is this more evident than in our home lives. With 70% of us predicted to live in cities by 2050, and a significant rise in multi-generational homes, there's no doubt we're living with more people in less space. Nearly half of European millennials live with their parents, and the number of people living with friends has doubled since 1980. This means we're renegotiating our relationships with each other, our spaces, and our shared possessions at a rapid pace. And we're asking more of our technology, as we see a global shift to a much more dynamic and connected home. Simply put, home is where the action is today. 73% of millennials would rather entertain at home. Just scroll through social media and you'll see how popular the dinner party hashtag is. Dinner party ideas is one of the most searched for topics by millennials on Instagram. And with nearly a quarter of Europeans now working from home, our entire approach to what it means to be at work has transformed. Millennials are the primary group purchasing and designing these homes, and it's their needs that are the driving force behind these trends. And they expect technology to play multiple roles at the home, and importantly, be there when they want it and disappear when they don't. In this world, homes full of life need appliances full of ideas. And as a brand with innovation at our core, and as a relative new entrant to home appliances, Samsung's focused on staying ahead of these evolving consumer needs and expectations. So let's take a closer look at and explore some of the ways in which Samsung's technology really is changing the way we live. Firstly, the kitchen has become the centre of the home and an important part of all those value moments in our everyday lives. Nearly a quarter of Europeans entertain friends in their kitchen on a weekly or even daily basis. Over a third use their kitchen for leisure activities, including reading and watching TV, and 25% say their kitchen doubles as their office. It's certainly not a place just for cooking and eating anymore. Consumers expect their kitchen appliances to adapt accordingly. They want intelligent technology which makes their lives easier, products that are connected but also look great. Take the family hub. Thanks to smart things, consumers can enjoy that Samsung connected living experience, controlling their Samsung appliances as well as their third-party devices right from the family hub screen. You can control your washing machine, your robot vacuum cleaner, your oven, your air conditioning, or your entertainment system, your lighting, and your security to make that kitchen life more convenient and more fulfilling. It's just one example of how our technology can make lives easier to manage. And with Samsung's Family Hub's features like Gallery, Memo, and Whiteboard, families can share those personalised photos and messages with each other anytime. It's the perfect example of how technology enables consumers to stay connected and communicate with their loved ones. With today's demanding lifestyles, consumers are also looking for efficiency when they're cooking. We're living in an era where different members of the household often want different dietary requirements and preferences. Gluten-free, vegetarian, vegan. Not everyone wants to eat the same meal. In fact, our European research shows that 95% of consumers either cook or would like to cook multiple dishes at the same time. So we had to think, how can we find a solution to simultaneously cook different meals for different tastes? The result is the Dual Cook Flex. This built-in oven's been designed to adapt to all of those needs of different members of the household. With its flexible door and industry-first innovation and its dual cook function, you can cater for all of your family's different needs. And if you're entertaining, you can cook your dessert and your main course at the same time. It's another great example of how we're helping consumers be more efficient with their time in the kitchen through innovation that's designed to adapt to their real life needs. Secondly, this year we've seen how home appliances are becoming our personal assistants. HS and Guy already talked at length about AI. And smart personal assistants are becoming an integral part of all of our lives. 2/3 of Europeans state that smart tech, such as voice-activated assistants, would make their lives easier and more enjoyable. That's what we're focused on. Delivering AI-based solutions at home that learn from consumer behaviour to provide that truly personalised experience. This way, consumers can open their minds to the full potential of innovation in their lives now, but also in the future. For instance, with Bixby and Voice ID, the Family Hub can recognize the individual voices and match them to the family member profiles. I can say and start my day off by asking, "Hey Bixby, what's new today?" And all of the tailored and personalized information that I need appears instantly. Another great example, is Family Hub's Meal Planner, which helps consumers plan their meals with the recipes that best suit their unique individual tastes and lifestyles. It learns their food preferences, dietary restrictions, and what's available in the fridge, inspiring consumers with meals for everyone based on the ingredients they actually have, and even prioritizing items by their expiry dates to reduce your food waste. Similarly, they want appliances that make cooking easier and more enjoyable, whatever their skill level. Dual Cook Flex learns along with the consumer about how they like and want to prepare their meals. With Cooking Guide, consumers can receive recommendations on the best oven mode to use based on the food, ingredients, and their type of cooking. Whether you're baking bread, or a cake, or a lasagna, the Cooking Guide will suggest the best oven settings based on its variety of cooking modes for the very best cooking results. It's also a super easy way to save your personal cooking notes and recipes using My Recipe and Scrapbook. And lastly, millennials want their appliances to help them go further, and they expect them really to ultimately transform the way they live. At IFA last year, we began that transformation in laundry, announcing our consumer-first disruptive innovation, the incredible Quick Drive washing machine. Since then, its revolutionary Quick Drive technology and smart functionality has dramatically changed consumers' lives for the better. Quick Drive can wash clothes in half the time without compromising on wash performance. And its AI-powered laundry care curator service acts as that personalized and intelligent laundry assistant. For example, Laundry Planner minimizes time wasted on washing by allowing the user to start and stop the laundry process according to their own schedule. It's no wonder people are raving about Quick Drive.
The Quick Drive reduces the amount of time it takes to do my laundry by half. The clothes come out even cleaner than before, and we just get to spend more time with the family.
My washes take a lot less time, and I'm using a lot less energy, which is fantastic.
Combined with the Curator app, saves me an immense amount of time. I don't even have to worry anymore.
I can start and stop my washes whenever I'm out and about, whenever I need to, and it means I've got more time to play with the children.
Even my kids can use it when I'm not around. They can start a load, it saves me time.
We expected it to be noisy because of the speed, but it's not at all. Because it's so quiet, I can actually do my laundry overnight when the energy is cheaper.
It does a really good job. It really takes care of those delicate fabrics.
The add wash feature is actually really useful because the amount of time I've left something out or it's fallen out of the basket when I'm doing the wash, pop it in, close it and off it goes. It's my favourite feature.
Without doubt, the ad wash is the favourite feature in my family as well. As you saw in the video, Quick Drive is creating a new way of doing laundry, and we see it continuing to add huge value to more consumers in the future. Today, we've talked about 3 trends in modern home lives in which Samsung is leading the way. The kitchen as the centre of the home, appliances becoming personal assistants, and how our home lives are being transformed through smart, intelligent technology. And we will keep consumer behaviour at the heart of everything we do in order to satisfy those demands and expectations of modern millennial homes. Our focus at Samsung is to make sure that our innovations continue to make a real difference in people's real lives now and in the years to come. Thank you very much.
Samsung is making headlines with the new Samsung Galaxy Note.
Bottom line, you're gonna look really dumb holding this up to your face.
I need to show you my new phone. New phone.
That is ridiculous.
Samsung has no idea what they're doing.
This is like talking to a piece of toast.
People are actually calling this thing a phablet.
Skip over the Samsung Galaxy Note completely.
Big deal. Big phones have become the standard.
The S Pen alone seals the deal.
That's the sound of me winning. All of these other phones gotta fall back. The Galaxy Note is the best phone out right now.
Who's that?
Samsung commitment to meaningful innovation. Innovation that enriches your life in the way that you want. This innovation is no longer defined by one device and one location. Instead, it's about making multiple products and services work together as simply and smartly as possible. This requires intelligence that learns about, adapts to, and anticipates your needs and preferences. Not built to control your choices, but built to support your life. And for this, we need a smartphone that's designed with the same vision in mind. A phone powerful enough to keep up wherever, whenever, and whatever you're doing. In 2011, we saw in the video the Galaxy Note redefined the smartphone market and set a new standard that all others have followed since then. We've introduced many editions of the Galaxy Note series right here in Berlin, and it has an incredibly loyal following from those who want just the very best of the best. Built with speed, power, and performance, the Note is designed to let you get the most out of everything you do. At 6.4 inches, it's the largest ever screen on a Note product, but it doesn't feel any bigger in the hand than its predecessor. And it comes in beautiful colors, including the new ocean blue with a yellow S Pen, which already accounts for over 40% of sales in Europe. And of course, it's a Note without the ante on performance as well, with an all-day battery to get you through from day to night. Some avid power users are already raving about how much more they've been able to get from their new Note 9.
And we've also added a 10 nanometer processor and super fast network speeds up to 1.2 gigabits per second for smooth streaming and the ultimate gaming experience. Note 9 is also built to let you store more and delete less. The starting model has 128 gigabytes memory, but there is also a 512 gigabytes version, which gives you up to 1 terabyte space with expandable memory. And the 512 gigabyte version is already proving very popular in Europe, as it accounts for over 20% of sales to date. Now let me talk about the camera, because it's the feature that we all love most in a smartphone. Imagine, over 1.2 trillion pictures were taken on smartphones last year. And with Note 9, we have leveraged artificial intelligence to make your snapshots even sharper. For example, we have added flow detection, which helps you take the best possible picture. Instead of realizing later that your eyes were closed or that the image was blurry, flow detection notifies you before the moment is missed. Note 9 also offers dual aperture, super slow-mo, and low light to make it the best camera inside and out. And it also provides better HDR in nighttime and light focus even in low light. So you can get the best photo no matter the time of day. And now let's talk about the S Pen. As a matter of fact, it's a trademark of the Note series. It's the #1 reason why consumers choose and buy the Note in Europe. With the new Note 9, the S Pen has been reimagined. Now it's Bluetooth enabled, which means you can take pictures with the S Pen without having to touch the phone, which is perfect for group selfies. You can play and pause your YouTube videos or take snaps on Snapchat or freely flick through slides in your PowerPoint presentation. And it charges in just 40 seconds. Soon the SDK for the new S Pen will open up to third-party applications so that anyone can come up with new and creative ways of using it. The S Pen began life as a simple way to jot down notes on your screen. But today, it's a powerful tool for people who want to do more in new ways with their smartphone. And the S Pen isn't the only way of getting more things done. It's just one innovation supporting our connected ecosystem. Thanks to mobile technology, the line between home and the office has blurred. And so people need technology that moves with them through the different parts of the day. And that's why we've created Samsung DeX. By plugging the Note 9 into a simple HDMI cable, Samsung DeX transforms it into a PC-like experience. So you can get more out of your smartphone. And what's more, you can also use Samsung DeX with the Tab S4. The new Galaxy Tab S4 is packed with best-in-class productivity and entertainment features designed to power you through your working day and beyond the office. With a 10.5 inches Super AMOLED display, quad speakers tuned by AKG, it's only spent already in the box. As SmartThings connectivity, the Tab S4 is the ultimate multitasking device. Now, we know our users demand more from their technology. For them to wear it though, it has to fit in their lives. And this is why we've designed the new Galaxy Watch to look like a traditional watch, but do so much more. It's an everyday timepiece packed full of smart technology so that you want to wear it all day. And we've enhanced the battery performance as well to make it last up to several days on a single charge. But people are also more interested than ever into their well-being, which is why we've added a number of exciting new tools, such as stress rate monitor and breathing guides, so you can better manage your health. We've also made workouts more productive and easier to track. The Galaxy Watch automatically detects 6 of your most popular workouts and exercises, and features 21 new indoor exercises from a selection of 39 activities. With Galaxy Watch, the Note 9 and Samsung Health applications, you can get a lot of insights into your head. And you can even charge both products at the same time with our new wireless charger Duo. Finally, the Galaxy Watch enables you to stay in touch with your world no matter where you are, thanks to LTE connectivity. To sum up, with the Galaxy Watch, you're not connected. You are super connected. Now, everything you've seen today is another step forward into a new era of connected living by Samsung. Products that have been developed with real people like you and me in mind. From smartphones to connected kitchens to groundbreaking 8K resolution TVs with next generation intelligence. Learning and working together to make your life richer and more convenient. To enhance everyday experiences at home, at work, and on the move. Underpinned by security you can trust. All of the possibilities, none of the limitations. Thank you for your time today. We look forward to welcoming you to experience the future of connected living upstairs. Thank you.